We have started a new Don't Starve Together game, playing the latest expansion, the latest updates called New Reign. So I opted to start with Wigfrid, who is probably my favorite character. I really do like the fact that she's rather strong and she can easily kill monsters, and one of the advantages that you get with Wigfrid is that her sanity, although it does go down, it's easy to replenish. So just by killing a few monsters, it comes back to normal very quickly. So when you start a new Don't Starve game, the first thing you do is go around the map and gather some of the basic materials, the things that you need to start creating the first important stuff for your character is saplings, grass, flint. Flint is super important. You need at least one to create an axe, and as you see now, I'm gonna be creating my first axe. So whenever you see saplings and grass or rocks and flint, definitely gather it. That's pretty much as you need in the very beginning. Of course, you do need food as well. So normally for other characters you can get carrots and berry bushes. I won't be getting them now with Wigfrid because she can only eat meat. So while they are useful later on when I have the cooking pot, for now I really don't need them because I just can use the berries or carrots or vegetables. So I'll just stick to meat. So whenever I find meat, I'll just gather that instead. So just to prepare for the night, I just need to chop some wood too, some trees, and get the logs out of them. I'm gonna be chopping a couple, gathering a few logs, and of course the bigger the tree, the more logs it provides. But you can also press M or click on the map icon to see the dark places of the map and the revealed parts of the map. And then we still keep gathering grass and sapling. We're gonna be doing that a lot, of course. Super important materials. And flint, of course. Whenever you see flint, just pick it up, no questions asked. Very, very important. And you will be short of it after a while at some point, and you'll be thankful that you got more. So we roam around a little bit, and a strategy that I always use is I'm trying to find the edges of the map and go around them. So I'm pretty much trying to reveal the map from its corners, starting from its corners, from its edges, and then slowly move deep into the center, and recover the other areas of it. But I just want to get the layout revealed just by roaming around the edges as much as possible. And my initial goal is to spend a few days roaming around the map and finding a suitable location for camping. So I want to find a good location for setting up my main base. And there is mainly one thing that I look for whenever I set up a new base in Don't Starve, and this is something that I always do, and I highly recommend people to do as well, especially newcomers to the game. You need to find a location like this, the one I am right now. The yellow is terrain, which has beefaloes on it. And it's super important that you find beefaloes. If you don't find beefaloes, then the location is probably something that you have to exclude. It's probably not good enough. And the main reason behind it is that beefaloes are an excellent defense, especially against hounds. Hounds are some dogs that are pretty much randomly, actually not randomly, they spawn after a few days. I don't exactly remember how many from the top of my head. It should be like maybe 10 or something. So The more you progress into the game, oh, and maybe I can kill it. Yeah, I got the meat. It's quick enough here. I need the meat. The more the merrier for Wigfrid. And so the you can use the Biffalos for defense, and it's highly recommended that you camp nearby. You can also have the manure from the Biffalos. You also have the rabbit holes, because the Biffalos pretty much are located in an area with a lot of rabbits as well. So do spend some time roaming around the map and finding a good location like that, preferably around Biffalos. Now, if you don't like Biffalos, if you don't want, for some reason, don't want to be around them, then probably the second best location is near pigs. So there's always, in pretty much every world there is a location where pigs reside, and there's also the Pig King, which we're gonna be talking about maybe in a later episode. But whenever you find the Pig King, or a lot of pigs anyway, in a location, it's a great place to camp as well. And I already start to like this location here. I'm starting to see some Biffalos. Let's see if there is more. Preferably I would like to see some more. And a bigger herd also would be nice. I do see some here. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Yep, I think that's a nice herd here. There was also the other one that we found earlier. So twigs are super important too. Free ones here. Just gather them. Oh, and a grass suit. Grass suit is also free. It's gonna populate here. It's 20%, so it's almost done. But anyway, it's free. Just get it. Oh, it's night already. Let's set up a campfire. Ideally, you want to set up a campfire next to things that you can do at night, like trees where you can chop them. But in this case, I was a little bit late, so I still have a bit of grass to gather, so it should be fine. I could be making a torch also and go around. That's also fine. As long as you're an experienced player is a good idea. But if you're a newcomer, it's better to stay near the fire at night. Now it's also autumn. The night is not so long, so it's gonna be day pretty soon. And I kind of started to like the location already. Around here, maybe a good place to camp. Let's see what's here as well before deciding. So let's go down a little bit more. It's when you start a game of Don't Starve, your utmost goal is to, of course, discover what's happening around the map, discover your world. Of course, you cannot do that in one go. It will take a few days, but at least make sure that you're camping in a location that's the best that you can find. That's a new thing. I actually haven't seen that before. Interesting. So this goes here and makes me very slow. That's interesting. That's probably something new in the New Rain expansion. I myself don't know much about it, so I guess I'm gonna come back to that, see what that means. And this boulder is also looking new here. But we can use our pickaxe and mine some gold. This will give us some gold and stone and flint, so super useful. When I'm saying stone, I actually mean rocks. For some reason, I always say stone when I mean rocks, actually. So, moon rock, that's also a new thing, haven't seen it before. Okay, that's nice. New stuff being added to the game, a boomerang here. So, that's always nice. Having more things to do. Sounds very nice. I like it. And I really like that the developers of this game make more and more updates often. So, people have more to do, and it's not so easy to get bored. So I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. I probably should be eating maybe before night. We'll see. We do have some time still. But I'll try to make the video not too long, so I will be, stopping it shortly and continuing with another one with the next episode. So before doing that, let's take a look at this location here again. Let's see if it's a good spot for a camp. It does feel like it's a good spot. It has a lot of bunnies. I like that it's close to the beefaloes as well, of course. So I think I'm gonna be starting my camp here, at least my first one, and see if I don't like it, I may move out a little bit later. But let's go back to the beefalo area. Oh, there's also the touchstone here, which normally is a location that you use when you die and you're getting resurrected here, at least in the single player game. Lots of manure here as well. I like it. I want to be, so I would have already camped, but I just want to see if there is any other interesting and useful terrains and stuff around me that I can also use, so that I can, split the distance pretty much, which is something that you should do as well. Try to get the most out of your map. Yes, you want to be next to beefaloes, but if you can be next to beefaloes and also have a swamp nearby, for example, it's double the fun. So I think I'm gonna be building probably around here, maybe a little bit like here. But for now, let's actually cook a little bit of meat and eat, because we're almost out of hunger, energy, whatever you call that. So we're almost starving. So let's eat some meat. And what we're gonna be aiming for the next few days is gathering a little bit of meat and setting up our base here. Start eating, because Wilfried's eating habits are a bit weird. So yeah, we're gonna be coming back with the next episode, discussing on our next plans and setting up our base here. So see you in the next one, and bye bye for now.